Czołem! My name is Severin Najemny, and today we return, after a very long pause, to Wartales. Let's see. Last time we were at the tavern, we got a 4-star ranking, which is a big jump from the previous one. Because over the course of basically 2 days, we jumped from 2 to 4. And I mean 2 days in-game, basically 2 shifts of work. We have recently moved to the large tavern in Vertrus, and apparently someone has something to say about that, so let's have a chat with the merchant immediately.
I've traveled a lot in my life, and I think I can truly say I've eaten in every tavern in the Five Kingdoms. But never, never have I been treated as well as I have been by your staff.
Oh.
And I'm not the only one who thinks so. Your name is well known to all of Gusenberg's merchants. All of them deeply impressed with the comforts of your tavern.
We did aim for that upscale feeling. Yeah.
So on behalf of all the caravans, peddlers and traders in the city, please accept this gift as a symbol of our thanks.
Oh. Gosenberg wheel. I'm going to assume that this is a decoration. It is. It attracts merchants and globally increases the odds of sales, which means I can charge more money for what I produce. Let's shove it in this central place where a painting previously was. The painting can go, sure, somewhere near the entrance. And I can upgrade the altar. What does upgrading that even do? Well, whatever it does. Yes. It increases security more and it's bigger. Well, shit. That's not exactly what I wanted, but okay. Sure, might as well upgrade that. That was pointless because I don't really need the sales area. There is no patrons that this can affect. At least not when it's standing where it's supposed to. I should actually take a stock of what the hell is happening, not just with the tavern, but with everything else. The tavern has no money with which to operate. Brilliant. Thankfully, it can go negative so long as it bounces back at the end of the day. And it will bounce back. Because the expenses are made at the end of the day. And all sales are made at the start of it. Okay, well, that's it for the tavern, I think. I could mess with the menu. What do I want to? One extra meal, but I don't know what to make, so yeah. Hold on. Someone is supposed to be making a specialty. What is? Okay, it's still the alchemist creme brulee. Hello, Aleph. How am I doing? Better than yesterday. But that's about it. It's been a rough week, but I think I fixed my sleep schedule enough that I can, for a while at least, return to midweek streams, such as this one. And I completely forgot who's on the team. That's not true, but this guy really needs his helmet on so I can recognize him. This is Gustan. He is my greatest duelist. And that shield is the reason he is such a great duelist. Here am I with my sword, which I will need to replace because a single target attack really doesn't do me any favors. I need multi-target hits to score my valor points. I'm obviously a swordsmaster. We have Harriet, who's the support archer. Well, more of a sniper really, but sure. Aletta does poison. Eric is the greatest tank of all time. That guy's a hero. And then we have a lot of people who I will have to remember what they do. Our latest is the young Gumans, who I think I'll keep in a helmet. This guy needs to pick up some levels before we can move him into any serious combat. Well, no, and it won't for a while, thankfully. Although I am still a wanted criminal, so that's a little bit annoying. Right now, the battle plan is clear out the tomb, because that's the last thing I need done here that I can do. There is a tracker's camp along the way. We will visit that because I might be interested in some of the rewards from it. Oh, it's not along the way. Shit. Well, maybe. It depends what's in this fog of war here. Hold on. My cursor is disabled, so yeah. This little bit of fog of war between the tracker's camp and the tomb. If I can cross through there, that'll be great. And after we are done cleaning up Vertruce, we will move into the next region. Which, well, right now it's completely obscured, but hopefully it's still in the 5 to 7 range. And 5 to 7 range is exactly where my party is right now. Hold on, how do I use the compass? This way. Yeah, this way. I also have a nice little bit of money on me, which I would eventually want to convert into trading outposts. Because I need to unlock fast travel. Regrettably, fast travel takes a while and a lot of cash to unlock in this game. Well, I could run fast, but here's the thing. If I run fast now, I run out of stamina. If law enforcement decides that they want to, say, chase after me, I may need that stamina to run away from them. So I'm in a slightly unfortunate position where I really don't want to be using the resource that makes travel easier. Do I want to kill animals? Yes. I do actually want to fight the boars. Hmm. 4 or 5 in this little cloud of fog. And a bunch here. There might be more that I don't see. They are level 7, so the upper end of what I could fight here. I really don't want to have this group in the middle. So I'll stack my dudes basically on separate ends. And the idea here is that I will just fight 2 separate battles instead of trying to do everything. Let's see. This group should be fine. They're a bit light on tanks, but the stand should be okay. And here there's both of the dominant souls, so we definitely need the tanks to be here. I've got 2 moves before they get 1, so... Okay, yeah. Let's get Lorik to act. Because he can generate me some valor while also slowing down the enemy attack. And that'll be it. I'm pretty sure this one will go for Eric, so let's make sure that the other one doesn't get to make any choices. Ah, well. Hold on, what? Did it emerge from the fog? Fair enough. Well, since it's not moving right now, I can just ignore it until next turn. Gistan needs a new sword. This one isn't doing him any favors. Oh. Yeah. And just like that, Gistan gets 2 counters off of a single enemy. Yes, I am ignoring a problem, although in this game, this is the prudent strategy. Everyone gets only 1 move per turn, so if this enemy won't be a threat this turn, I can't deny them a turn they already took. It's much better to, for example, try and kill something that gets a turn and then that enemy misses out on their turn because they are dead. The dead don't get a turn at all. Gebed should have the reach to be able to attack from here. No, not quite. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. But acceptable. And she scores a critical hit. Amazing. Then again, I should have probably expected that she would. She is the death machine. Sure. And this denies a turn from an enemy that didn't act yet. Which is perfect. And I can do it again. Flaming arrow. A little bit dangerous, but okay. Sure, these two. And do I want to... Yeah, sure, why not? Let's actually spend a valor point to have one more attack. A kill. Definitely worth it. And she will regenerate that valor. The pig went for Eric, which is the dumbest thing it could have done. Ah, well, in that case, this one didn't get a turn yet. Might as well deny that. It would be wasteful if I went to hit it again, because all I have is laceration. I really need to get myself rage. But for now, this is enough. Ah, well. That's unfortunate. Sure. Let's do the cleanup. Hold on, what? Oh! Oh, it's Arletta, it's not Hackard. Shit, I forgot who I'm dealing with. Everyone has bombs and... yeah. Speaking of, do I want to kill that? Oh! Pig in the fog. Ah, shit. Now what? Okay, fine. How did it manage to hide at point blank? Well, I could wish you luck, but honestly, you have my condolences. It's League. That's the best I can offer. Okay, let's see. Sure, this guy should get some experience. I can put him here and actually engage an enemy. Which isn't the ideal way to use a spearman, but sure. And now that I'm at top valor, sure, let's use his skill to grab an extra damage bonus. Ari Drive, who is my berserk. Berserks kill stuff, so let's kill the pig. And then she can still go on a rampage against the other one. Sadly, no critical hits. Sinwim. He'll have to take his turn first next round, but for now this is good enough. Oh, I don't... I can put her... I can put Forik here. Ah. It's an AoE attack. Shit. Okay, well, that complicates things. Forik can't attack this turn. Oh, and the same problem will apply to Packard, so I need to move him away. There. Let's roll for a crit. Oh, it actually worked. Who would have thought? In that case, stand next to the enemy. Boom. Pig gets repulsed, and that's all it does. Sure. Eric might as well take a turn now. Is there enough damage to kill? There should be. There we go. And now what? I suppose just stand next to this one. Can't really do anything to it. Except maybe taunt it. Because it costs nothing if he makes back the Valor points immediately. Harriet, what will she do? Probably just shoot a pig, and it won't amount very much. Yeah. For some reason, despite her massive critical hit chance, she just does not score critical hits when I need them. A new round, we will start it with Sinwim. Mostly because this buys me not even time. It just stops the pig from escaping. Sure, if it somehow goes to round 3, let's have him prepped to follow up. Ari. Ari goes here. Oh. Well, shit. It's fine. Gustan. Here. Do your thing. Sure, might as well throw a kick for good measure. I see. How about the other side of the board? We could soften this guy for humans. Because I want him to get some kills and with them some actual experience. Plus, being able to do things yourself has a higher chance of delivering traits. Because he right now only has the traits he started with, which is the entire reason I got him. Because he's cheap and doesn't really make much of a mess when it comes to the food stuff. Sure. Let's try shooting it again. Unlikely it is to do anything of value. Yeah, figured. Yeah, sure. Just kill it. Again, the rookies need some experience, so they get to claim the kills. Damn, that pig is annoying. Oh, and extra annoying because now I can't really attack it without friendly fire. Ah. Shit. This thing is here all alone and I can't really do anything about it. Fuck. I can't even throw a knife because I only have the one I'm holding left. Sure. It'll have to go to round 3. I'll just skip everyone. That's one thing that's very sad about this game. You can't skip around. Oh! Oh, there was one more. Well, anyway. Let's start by softening it up. Might as well finish it off. No, I don't want the opponent to flee. We are killing them because I want the loot they drop. Otherwise, I'd ignore them, but I'm hoping to get some lard or other source of fat. Yeah, sure. Might as well bash it. I'm losing all of those temp fellers anyway. Ah, there we go. Grease. That's what it's called. I need grease. Oh, and we did get experience. Because I also need to make torches. It pains me greatly to actually have to use the wood for them, but I will need them. We are going into an old tomb, and light is absolutely vital there. What was Sophia doing with her life? She wants to take hits, so Constitution is fine. Boom. She's also level 6 now. Which means I could give her a better armor or helmet if I happen to have them. Do I? No, I have a dagger. A legendary upgradable dagger. What does it even do? Consumes poison applied to increase damage. Ah. Yeah, that would be good if I could put it on someone that already does poison. I suppose on her? Oh, but I don't like the idea of consuming the stacks. And then I have a light helmet, which provides burning when and then disengage. That could be nice for someone, maybe. Right now, let's give Arletta the poison stuff, because she's my poison specialist. I'm not really happy, but okay. I'm tempted to give Hackert something else. But what would I give him? This? It would be an upgrade, but it would also force him entirely into a single target loadout. Which isn't bad, strictly speaking. Just looks a little bit awkward. I'm so used to him having an AoE loadout. It's fine. I am keeping the one that I just removed from him though. This is too important. Humans. What do you get at level 5? If an adjacent ally is attacked by an enemy in close combat, deals 11 damage to this enemy. That's great. He doesn't have ranged attacks. Wait. He does have ranged attacks. Because a spear is considered a ranged weapon when you are not in base-to-base contact with the enemy. And that would give him an amazing amount of guard damage. Team spirit. They definitely will be adjacent to an ally. I want all of his turns to end adjacent to an ally. That's the whole thing about spearmen. That they want allies to be adjacent but taking the hits for them. Ooh. Ah. Shit. Sweet spot is... It's going to be important, but... And it would be nice to have a second source of destabilization, but what I'm thinking is, since he can grant fury to allies, he could benefit from having a way to increase his own damage. No, I want Sweet Spot, because he is already focused. He is already focused on supporting allies, and destabilizing enemies is one of the best forms of support against a tank. And then, since I want him to do critical hits, I'm going to say we career plan into criticals. I am very slowly beginning to regret the decision to have some of my units. Oh, hold on. Ah. Who is she? Wrongdoer? Where did I... Oh, right. She's one of the shitty guys that I picked up because she starts with a team-wide passive. Looting experience. That's why she has so few skills, because she only draws them from weapons. And maybe the helmet, but yeah, whatever. Okay, yeah, I understand now. Well, anyway, we need to give some people a torch. Probably Sophia. Because a shield will be a lot less important where we are going. Who else holds only a single weapon? I don't like the idea of stripping shields from Eric. I can be convinced on skipping bombs on Arletta. And that should be enough. Any other... Yeah, this should be fine. We need to have a rest before we go into the dungeon, which is great because it's an opportunity to load up on food. 1 unit of this. Sure, reduce fatigue rate. Critical hit chance. This is one of the few things that I can actually make myself. Strength or dexterity? Eel soup. Can I not make this? I should be able to make this. Oh, and we are perfectly in terms of food. Okay, what is this? Requires a scholar assigned, but Packard is currently busy. This should be the last rest in before he restores a precious item. But he can take a break from this, and this is an opportunity that I have right now. Because I'm camping here. Go. Nimble elbow. Severin the Nimble Elbow. What the hell? Of all possible nicknames, why this? I appreciate the aptitude point, but why? How much hit points do I have? 52. I might need some more hit points. Yeah. I might want some more hit points. Gained only 4. That's not amazing. How can I get a better title, though? Seriously. Of all the titles I could have gotten. Oh? My tavern didn't gain any prestige on this round. The staff is losing money. Promotion items changed. Satisfaction dropped. Hold on, why? Inadequate security. Unreasonable prices. Right. I'll need to fix this. My inadequate security is not going to be possible to fix. Then again, can I not hire any civilian I want to be a bouncer? Sure, let's grab a bard. And let's make her a bouncer. She cleans, she de-escalates, and she has an impact on security, a positive one. There doesn't seem to be any disadvantage. Which is fine. Okay, sure. What does this do? Security is still too low. Who else can I hire as this? Oh, this guy looks like a security guy. Sure. Boom. You are a muscle now. Oh, and he is even better than the previous one. Mitigates prestige losses. Brilliant. Okay, yeah. This is fine. This is just capped, so that's also fine. I can't afford to do anything else right now. Nothing can be upgraded. Sure. Here. Why is nobody in here right now? Whatever. Ah, because I was in edit mode. Sure. Well, fixing security problems. There was police knocking at my doors, but I was away, so that's nice. Virtue's Tomb. 10 torches should be enough, right? I have 8 and 2 on people. Let's hope it's enough. I have located it, but I didn't explore it. Ah, we have a person here.
I'm trying to get in, but I can't open this blasted door. I guess you're supposed to make an offering, but what could an ancient want?
Well, shit. Oh. Skilled negotiators or wealthy travelers. Put crowns in the bowl. Sure, let's just dump as much as I can. Yeah, that's
You did
fine.
it. The treasure is mine.
No, it isn't. Uh-huh. How do I clear the mud away? Oh, I probably need water. some small junk. Turn back? No, I'm not interested. There doesn't seem to be anything more in here. Let me go grab a pencil. Because the best way to do these is to take notes. From the entry chamber, I have went forward once, which brings me into a room. I can go left or right, and there is an obstruction. Let's go left, which should be where I clear the obstruction. I don't know, but since the obstruction is on the left, I would expect this to be the right place. Okay. Well, I have a chamber again. That much is obvious. And I see a puzzle. Wait. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, this is fine. I need to make room for all of this crap. This one goes to the center. And this is the bottom. This tile remains empty, which makes this my swap space. I need to figure out a way to put the... there we go. Having my swap space be so far away from everything is not the brightest idea ever. Right. I fucked up. Maybe not. I definitely did. Yeah. I wish I had any clue as to what I'm doing. Solving puzzles like this isn't really my strong suit. Although it's not because I do not understand how they work. It is perhaps precisely because I understand how they work that I solve them wrong. And there is, after all, a very much finite and limited amount of moves you can make here. So there is absolutely no harm in just brute forcing your way through this. Shit. Hold on. I need to move everything over. Just so that these two can be in their place. And that won't do because now I'm missing... fuck. Oh. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, that's something I wouldn't have seen otherwise. Perhaps in my fumbling about... Surely not. No. Everything is fine. I just need to move this squiggly to the top. There. Discovered the rune C, which looks like an anchor, and that will be what I'll draw on this chamber in my notes. Because you have to know what you actually found and where you found it. There is... Wait, inspect. Turn back. Explore. And inspect. Okay, let's inspect. The room below is flooded. Okay, so I need to get rid of the water. Or actually flood the place, depending on the direction I want to take it. For now, I think it's safe to keep going. Let's see. Another inspect. Water behind the wall. Ooh, and none of us can swim. This looks interesting. That thing I currently lit up. It's a rune of some sort, I would hope. Let's make note of its existence. And that's about it, sadly. But on the bright side, there is no other entries or exits. Just this statue. I'll leave for now, but I suspect Ruby. Okay, we go back to the middle chamber, from which I can only go right. Yep, we fight. Thankfully, these are just level 5. Less pleasantly, this is an ambush. Hold on. No, it's not. I can actually move my guys around. The best idea is probably to gather around the lights. Who moves fast? Packard does. Sure. And if I really want to go as fast as it is physically possible, I can also have Sophia do innovation. Which she will. Mole rats. Good enough. Do I torch it? No, because I don't want to miss out on any torches. At least not yet. Lorik. Go throw a torch. Sure, at this creeper. Torch sets up some light, and that will let me, hopefully, deal with them better. Let's also slow them down. And... ah, shit. Okay, yeah. Good enough, Overwatch. Go. A rat from outside the field of view. And on Gebed too. This isn't the best. Let's go towards the middle and hope for the best with Gebed. Packard. And I just removed his AoE attack. Well, first of all, I want to throw a torch. Here. And with that little bit of light. Oh, well. Can still finish the job. Then stand next to an enemy to generate valor. So he had to use some. Gustan. Wait. Maybe if I do it myself. Ah, just shy. I'll just pull back. That's fine. Wherever the enemy was, they didn't approach. I'm not gonna catch any of the mole rats, although it is tempting. Hold on. Can I not capture a creeper? I might actually be able to capture a creeper. That would be interesting. For now, let's kill those two. I'll try catching a creeper. We'll see how it goes. Have to be delicate. It's not possible to be delicate. Good enough. wonder if this counts as an actual light source. It does, doesn't it? Blade, go. Are we done yet? No, it doesn't look like it. Weird. I would have expected more enemies to show up immediately. But wherever they are, it isn't here. Let's get Gummins to use his ability. That's the only creative use of the turn I have right now. Shit. It's here somewhere, but I can't find it. That's stupid. Here? I shouldn't be exploring with people who can't actually see, honestly. Like this. Sophia can actually see shit. Ah, there it is. A rat. Soon to be a gone rat. Yes, please just leave. I don't want to hunt the last one. I can deal with almost everything else. Just don't make me fight in the dark again. There's a big wall with additional runes. Prosperity. And that's it. Odd. Just prosperity. Shit. And there is nothing else here. Just the wall with the rune prosperity. I shall mark it, but this is very disappointing. There's a door. There's a switch. There's the rushing of water. I have made note of it, of course. A skeleton, no loot. And no real stuff. Okay. Well, this is the red symbol I've seen. And that's not going to be enough to go on. Yeah, the combination was incorrect. Yet. A key. It probably opens something in this dungeon. I need to find the other two symbols that go onto the key lock. I know that the red one is the two brackets crossed out. Somewhere in here there should be one more symbol indicating whatever it is that I need to find. Ah, damn it. It's not on this one. How about the main chamber? Oh, I know what this will be. The thing that I need. See, this is the one I know. But there isn't any more in here. You know what? Sure, let's give him a ruby. Wall is open. Right. Ah. Well, shit. Good enough. Oh. Shit. I'll need to medicate him. Shit. Let's grab everyone I can grab closer. And let's make sure that neither group is without light. Forik will have to make do on her own. I think I'll just make it her first. Ah, yeah. Oh. Me then. There we go. That works. I move here and throw this torch out there. Have enemies. Good. Not good. Sophia. Go here. Score a hit. And get everyone going. Okay. Can I capture this guy? No. It doesn't seem like I can capture this. Fair enough. Oh, they are very clever. Even though I saw that little rat there, if it's out of sight, I can't actually confirm the hit. If they are not directly visible, they don't exist. There it is. It should have been hit, but since it was hidden, it didn't. No, we don't. Oh, she's engaged. There, problem solved. Now go kill the rat. Okay, so it's not quite a kill, but that's fine still. Just a regular hit. Okay, we are galvanized, and let's move towards the group here. Oh. Ah, contact. How about you burn? That's not ideal. That's definitely not ideal. Okay. A large group reveal. Sure, let's poison those. Being a little bit wasteful, but it should be fine. This is fine. This is a little bit less fine. Cinnamon won't get to deal any damage, sadly, because Lucilla takes too long to wind up. Crit? No, of course not. Why would she crit? Could have been better, but at least the rookie gets the kill. Oh, I do love how Gustan gets so many counters. Hacker. This guy. Okay, so I can actually capture them. Oh, right, the previous one wasn't engaged with anyone. That's why I couldn't grab it. But this one is. And I'm definitely doing that. I need to know what happens when you capture one. Cool. Well, shit. Sinwim doesn't get to actually hit anything. Let's start by marching Eric away from here. Oh, great. Yes, please run away. Loot all the crap. Repair all the gear. And yeah, my company now has mercenary. Which is hilarious. And it's apparently a scholar. A brainless scholar, but a scholar nonetheless. Uh, but yep, it's a scholar. An apprentice one too. People. Okay. Let's make note of people. Anything else? No, only people on this mural. There's 2 levers and some rubble. Sure, I can break it. Ooh, and a lot of cool loot out of it too. Do I want to spend free fire just to learn that I can go to a place I've already been to? How about instead? Oh. And if I... Shit. Okay, well... I won't push the other one because I'm worried. Wait, it's inspect. Okay. Ah, I see. So I can move the water around as I see fit. That's going to make things a little bit easier. Well, turn back, of course. Oh. Shit. Staircase is flooded now. Oh, I can move it down twice. See. And now I can go down here. Oh. And this is revealed. And this is revealed. Okay. Cool. Now I know what the blue one is. If I want to risk some injuries, I could do that. Merchant codex and some loot. Brilliant. Sure, let's go down. Now that it isn't flooded, we have a loot chest with some sapphires, another one of those gold altars, some iron I can grab. Don't mind if I do. I'll probably need this once I craft the gear for the next leg of the journey. I can fish here for whatever reason. Sure, let's see what I can fish up in this area. There is only one fish to grab. Hold on. I need to actually grab it. There we go. What did I fish out? A person. Huh. Well, shit. Sucks to be him. No, I am definitely not taking my crowns. I feel like this will probably flood me. But there is some other stuff I want. Because if I revealed the floor in this chamber, then there is 2 more that I can actually have a look at. Nothing here. Nothing here. Okay. This is now open. I just need to make the trip. Ah. Right. Packard is injured and cannot actually participate in those. So it's very fortunate that I have a scholar. Oh, yes, please. I'm not even reading the others, I just want more money from missions. So there's 3 potential symbols that it can be. The sphere. Wait, why is it so... Ah, there we go. The triangle and the hourglass. The problem is that if I push the button to confirm, I may once again get a sprain and lock myself out of further attempts. So I need to somehow find the right one. The final one. Sure, let's just make this. Yeah, uh-huh. Oh. Would have missed that otherwise. Sure, let's go down. Let's go down. Wait, what? Why is it flooded? Oh, it was an error. Oops. Shit. I don't see any hints whatsoever. I fished up the merchant, but that's it. Okay, well, let's swipe the crowns. Who knows? Nothing bad happened yet. But I still don't see any hints about what the yellow symbol would be. Oh, right. I cleaned up the gunk by messing around with the water. The yellow symbol is the hourglass. I'm such an airhead. There. And my creeper scholar can do this. Boom. It's a little bit sad the experience is wasted on a guy I will discard, but... Ooh, higher level fight. Wait. Ah, there she is. I can't sadly have everyone be where I want them, but this should be fine. And just to make it a little bit more fine, here. Let's do a galvanize, because we will need those temporary valors. They have a lot of hit points. That's it for her. Oh. Oh, this is bad. Wait a minute. Let's get Team D mobilized. Reveals the most. It's fine. This is not fine. Wait, no, this is great. Because now there is two of them. And there being two of them... There being two of them means Gepet can make a mess. Oh, that was brilliant. Now I can grab Lorik and extract him from that little cubby hole. Maybe do some serious damage. Like this. That works. Another creeper. This one is level 7. There we go. I might want to catch more of them. Not really sure what I'll be using them for, but capturing them seems smart. They have skills and whatnot. Do I? Sure. It's for good measure. It's not having the best of times, but that's still fine. Ah. that case... There we go. A rat. They don't care for rats. Sure. They don't like fire. And that will be it for now. Yeah. Ooh. Oh shit. Humans is basically dead. Okay, that's unfortunate. Shield bash. Capture. Cool. Sinwim who can't do anything. But there are still ways for him to contribute. Oh. Another creeper. Oric is here really just for the moral support she provides. Here. A gentle kick in the rear. And a grab. It worked. Perfect. And we will want to first aid Gumens. Because he is one bad hit away from death. That just won't fly. Harriet can do some rat shooting. Of course, no crit, because why would she? I still want to grab this one, and if possible, I'll grab the others. Which means that I start here. Okay. A brief detour through kills, maybe? Sure. Sure. Yeah, why not? Let's make a few people orderly. And then I can shout at them to fight better. No, I already did this. Shit. How so? Well, anyway. If I fucked up, that's okay. A bit of moral support. This'll do. Who's next? Sure. Beaker can set the rats on fire. Clear the field. Let's just have Hackard finish the job here. I'm not interested in actually capturing those. Ah, shit, everything is on fire now. Yeah, sure. Go. Ooh. If it doesn't crit, it makes it capturable. It didn't crit. Which means now get bad. Ah, shit. How did I not see this one before? Maybe it just ran up. Oh. Ah. Well, that sucks. I think I ran out of chains. Oh shit. Eric, go save the archer. This requires a taunt. Good. Let's maybe remove Lorik from here. Great. Now Arletta is taking damage. Shit. And I'm still far away from galvanization. Which means there is more than just those 3 rats around. Or not. She's already on fire, there is no more risk here. Just ovate everyone. New round is starting. Well. Oh, it was just those two. And Sinwin became a tormentor. And I ran out of repair shit. There is nothing here but that tomb. It's the only way I get paid, isn't it? Sure, let's desecrate it. I won't say I'm above grave robbing, but I will say that it doesn't make me the happiest person ever. I don't think I missed anything. There just plain does not appear to be anything left here. I think it's safe to say that I've explored this place fully. Great. Okay, we can scratch the tomb off of the list of stuff to do. Which means that I basically just want to swing by the trackers camp to deal with them. And by dealing, I mean actually dealing. As in having a trade. Should be fine. And I can then check in the fact that I explored the tomb with pretty much anyone, anywhere. Ah shit, more boars. Even though what I need... Oh. Ghosts. Great. Just perfect. While I'm on my last legs after the tomb exploration, why not fight some animals? The ghosts will eat me, won't they? No. Brilliant. Ah. Wait, no, I can actually make it to the trackers camp through here. Brilliant. Just great. Amazing. Oh. And some wood to recover my severely diminished supply. I believe I am at 0 right now. For whatever reason, insist on now being playtime. Who was I supposed to talk here? You?
To be honest, I didn't think you'd make it back alive. But obviously, I misjudged you. Not only did you survive, but you also defeated the Ghost Pack. This armor layer is yours.
Cool.
No one is safe from the Ghost Pack, not even in the most sheltered and peaceful regions like Wartales.
Huh?
I wasn't ready for my first encounter with the Ghost Pack. Not only did I nearly die, but I also became a burden for my colleagues.
Right. Blueprint. Quality projectiles. Teaches you how to craft quality projectiles. And it is a trinket. Could be useful for an archer. Trucker's Charm. Resistance to terror and increases the amount of terror I can gather by 1. That's not really useful. Cabbage patch. Cabbage perch. I don't really need this. Reinforced layer. Guard +3. Hunter's reinforced layer. Dexterity +2. How many teeth do I have? 905. Which of those do I know how to make? I see. I don't actually know how to make any of them. Okay, well, these sound useful. At least until I get the good ones. How many marsh parsleys do I have? 9. I probably need more. Ooh, but do I need... Sure, I'll grab them. And the quality projectiles. Maybe 10%. What other trinkets am I using? Harriet. She has critical damage. That would be great if she actually scored critical hits. Who else? Lorik. Range +1. That's actually very useful for him because he is a support. Beak. Willpower +1. That will... It will take a while before this is no longer relevant. Ah. Sure. If I'm getting them, I might as well get all of them. And they don't buy stuff. At least not for money. Galna. Menefre. Aeginis. Menemalut. I have... She's actually a scholar too. This is so ridiculous. Here. Just let me make sure that they don't run away. Although I highly suspect that what I should be doing is releasing them. Cooperative and hardworking. You know what? Galna. Just because of the good trait combination, I will keep this one. Yeah. It can sit here where it will hopefully be unable to escape. And I need Hackard to get back to his proper duties. There's a lot of stuff in the compendium. Why? I only have a knowledge point to spare. Anyway, oh shit. No. Fuck off. Oh, sure. Yeah, they can eat corpses. And I need to run. Actually run. I wonder if they'll take creepers into jail.
We reward anyone who brings in outlaws.
Must be a prisoner. Should be a outlaw. Well, fuck. Oh, but I can sell junk to him. And that's it. I don't think I have anything else I want to sell. I'm up quite a bit of money, in fact. Let's slap all of these in here, because I don't want to lose them. Yeah, that's good enough. Let's have... Who was it? Ari. No, Sophia. She needs her shield back. And Arletta can have a throwing knife. There. There is no need for me to keep any more torches. How do I release? Okay. And what happens if I dismiss them? I see. Sure, let's dismiss. Trade?
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sir?
Cider, sardine, cherries. I might want those. I can make booze out of them. Okay. Well, it only took 2 hours, but we are basically done with everything we wanted to do in this area. Ah, shit. Hold on. I should make it into a forest if I'm going to rest. Because in a forest I can chop wood. However little it will be, a single unit is still more than nothing. Plus it lowers the odds of something bad happening. Like an ill-timed encounter with law enforcement. Apple pancake, because it's always a good idea. A bit of beer, because why not? Some wolf sausage. Corpses. All of them. Dead rats. Sure. Great filler. Pay wages, of course. And sadly no wood to burn. But my morale is capped out anyway, so we don't need this. Rest. A guardian figurine. A rare antiquity. Well, now I need to assign another one, which is perfect because I just obtained a few. slot in a common one. There. Ah. Sure. Let's learn what these codices can be. Community. No, people. Trade. And what was it? Not sure. One of those is fine. Wait, I already had this one. Okay, boom. Right. Well, let's try the most likely set. Okay. This, and that? That makes no sense. Or does it? No, it doesn't. Or do I need to... This and that were correct. How about this one? There we go. Okay, two of them are in the first three. Boom. No. Okay, so it's not like that. Perfect. I'm not even thinking about what I'm doing, I'm just brute forcing my way through. Okay. This, and that. No, it's not like that. It can't just be those three. That would make no sense. This? No, I already tried that. Ah, there we go. Well, that's nice, I suppose. Still need to figure out where to find the rest of it, but it can be done later. Oh shit. They are so close. They just barely missed me. I still want to swing by the windmill, but that's about it, really. I'm just picking up my reward for becoming the champion of the arena. I can, well, I could if I had the stamina to run, but It'll take a moment, but I do want to talk to those merchants about whatever it is they are carrying.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Ooh, regrettably, no. Unless I need grapes for anything. No, I don't. Well, shit. There shouldn't be anything else in this area that I need to do. I could visit the training grounds, but they have them everywhere, so it doesn't really matter. Apothecary.
It's all
Hello.
so confusing to me. Who would do this to my family, and why?
He only has flawed remedies. That won't do. Proper ones. Full blast. Go. I need snow irises, but he sells
It's all
them.
so confusing
I can
to
see
me.
it.
Who would do this to my family,
Buy.
and why?
Here, have a statue. This one is used up. These are full, so I'll keep them. No. Let's do this. It gets. Should learn all of these. There. And I have a new border pass too. Brilliant. Forge.
I just know this year will be a breeze.
I need all of
Without the
those.
vineyards,
I need
no
to repair
need
all my
to go.
shit.
Your armor.
Right. Hackert. Get cured. Gulna. Cured. It's ridiculous, but I am keeping it. Why wouldn't I? It deals 22 damage and always scores critical hits. With backstabs. It heals based on the damage it deals. And it is fragile while it is not in the dark. Look, all I'm saying is, if it dies, it dies. But while I have it, I will take good care of it. Can I make this thing? I should be able to make it now. Yeah, sure. Let's go. Yeah, failed one. Yeah. Layer of the Rat provides movement. I might actually want to make some of the basic ones. If for no other reason than... yeah. It gives me experience, honestly. That's enough of a reason. they are new, so knowledge progress, right? What else can I make for progress? Garbage hats that I don't like. No, I'm not that desperate. Let's make one set of sickles. And I even know who to give them to. Hackert so happens to have a knife that looks like a sickle. So it looks very much appropriate that he would wield them as a pair. Not a big fan of that, but yeah, it'll do. And I get to swap my sword. Oh, it requires level 8. Well, I don't get to swap my sword yet. In fact, since it's not perfectly crafted, I might as well sell it.
No need to circle new barrel.
Travel post. Do I want to make it here immediately? There isn't really any reason to.
The sewer problem has had such a negative impact on Lady Beat's reputation that the citizens would never have re-elected her.
Yeah, and I solved the sewer problem. Let's visit the tavern and collect my earnings.
Might she be looking for work? Here is your reward.
Boom. Do I need any more staff? This guy is a swordsman with no traits. That's garbage. This girl is quick and confident. A warrior. Only level 5, but that's not that horrible, all things considered. Level 5 is where you start getting the good stuff. She has no vocation that I could use her for, sadly. She would have to get something fresh. But movement and willpower are good. Because even if I switch her away from Scholar, she immediately still has 15 willpower for the benefit it provides. The only problem with hiring her is that I already have Ari. How many people with hatchets do I have? Sophia has one, and she is a sentinel. I could grab an executioner. And then I'd have someone to use two-handed axes. Yeah, fine.
If you pay well, I'll come with you.
Fair enough. Welcome to the team, Elsie. You are going to be an executioner. One who seeks to perform a valorous chain of attacks against multiple opponents. And this is the 5th level choice that's so bad for fighters, warriors, whatever. Because none of these are good. First attack each fight is basically nothing. Even 100 extra damage is basically nothing. Madness, she will basically never get to use. And fanaticism is horrible. Because losing hit points just to gain fury is, well, how about no? Yeah. Sophia chose Madness, and I'm pretty sure Ari also chose... No, Ari actually is Reckless. What have made me... Why would I do this? Am I stupid? Why did I do... Ugh. Well, whatever. Yeah, she gets Madness. We don't need willpower. She can grab Woodcutter. Yeah, Woodcutter will work. And we do career plans, strength, go. Yes. Constitution. Sure. Critical hit. Might as well. Movement. It's not ideal, but it'll do. I need to craft her gear. Shit. This is fine. Maybe they sell gear.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
But they have cured meat. Cheese. Sure. Might as well empty them out. And then grab the other guys. I can catch up.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Ooh. Oh. No. Regrettably, no. Unless I need leather. No, I don't. Well, shit. Ah, armor, guys.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Fugitive's hammer. Worshipper's headdress. Yeah, I'll take it. The hammer, do I need it? It ignores guard, but... It's funny how Gabed was supposed to be a duelist, but became a berserker, basically. Well, not a berserker, but still. She's a murder machine that focuses on AoE rather than actually doing duels. I should probably fix this. And this would be a good way to do that. No, it wouldn't. Okay, now to avoid law enforcement, at least for a little bit. Oh, but I do want to sneak myself into that little pile of wood. So, done. And I want those flowers. They might just be the yellow ones, but you don't ignore them when they show up at merchants by ignoring them in the wild, you know? So, for the feat of becoming the master of the arena, what do I get?
So I hear the arena was a doddle for you. Ha! In that case, you definitely deserve a small reward from a veteran like myself.
Learn the assassin specialization. Right between the eyes. Inflicts bleeding. And if the target is already bleeding, the damage doubles. Inflicts fever on units that are already bleeding, poisoned, or burning. And disengages at the end of turn. Shit, that would be amazing. Okay, well... how do I access it now? I access it by retraining one of my rangers. Well, at the very least I have reason to recruit another ranger into the party. Because I'm pretty happy with how the two I already have are. But I wouldn't say no to another one. With a specialization that I actually care to have. Ah, fuck. No, 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 no. Please don't. The last thing I need is law enforcement right now. What can I buy from those guys?
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Shit, I don't need any of it. Sure, let's grab milk. Could be helpful. Guard outpost. There's nothing here, but there is a wood pile that I want. Wait. Why is Forik a woodcutter? Let's just make her a cook, honestly. Right? Something like that. Or a miner? What does being a miner do for her? Hold on. Gebed. what does being a high-level miner do? Great. That's what she will be. Meanwhile, Elsie needs some experience, so she will be the one to do this. She also needs equipment, but that's a problem to solve later. Realistically, I should also swing by the caves that have minerals in them. A lot of this stuff has respawned.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Bandit's focus. Increases critical hit chance, but it's medium, so I can't give it to an archer, which is garbage. Huh. Always activates the oil applied to it. Were it not such a low level item, I'd probably get it. Sure. Even put her there. Lorik has seniority, so that works. No. Get lost. Fuck off.
You are wanted for a number of crimes. We will not let you go until you have paid the fines you owe.
For fuck's sake.
I'm just doing the job.
No, I don't want to send someone to prison. Because it would be chosen at random and I don't want to do it. Fuck. Let's see. Have a hat, because you might need it. Well, shit. There's far too much things that can go wrong here. And I didn't save the game. Because I never do that. I can already tell that there will be reinforcements. I'm not just going to be fighting those guys. I'm going to be fighting 20 more, if not more. Well, at least my equipment isn't broken, so... fuck it. Reinforcements incoming. 17 enemies right now, and probably 17 more in a turn to come. There is no way I can crowd control through all of that. Even if I try very hard. Hello, Zuriachi. Thank you for the HQ renovation contribution. Well, the way things are going, there might not be an HQ. need to put the rookie girl somewhere safe. Hello, Kasashi. This is bad. Wait, where's Beak? I need Beak. Where did I slot her in? Lorik, Beak. There we go. This is bad. This is still bad. Fuck. Well, anyway. Where did I put Gebet? Here. Okay. Well. There is no way this is going to end up okay, but I'll give it my best shot. I need at least some room to correct my positioning after I screw this up. Okay, so that does not immediately kill the leader. Stan basically wins the duel just by being alive. So I have some room to work with right now. I'll probably need those. Sure. Grab this. Go here. Shoot the bitch. This will do. Okay. First, very important kill of the fight because we eliminated the leader of the enemy team. There is still 2 more sub-leaders that I need to eliminate. Those 2. No, wait. Oh, these are just faction effects. No, surely they are provided by someone. I just need to figure out who. here. Slow their advance and or retreat. And that will be it. Yeah, because he doesn't generate valor from just kills. It's best that he stays here and does nothing. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but we can't do anything about that. Where is Sophia? Here. I need her somewhere here. No, I need her 2 more meters to the... There we go. That lets her do an ovation that catches Sinwim, whom I will need to reposition. And regrettably, that is it. She doesn't get to actually fight anyone. Gebed will need to evacuate immediately. That's a good use of his time, I hope. Oh. Clever, aren't we? Tactician. What does he do? Shit. I really don't like that tactician, so I'll just have him killed. I want him extra dead. He can also burn. I'll wait until Gustan needs my help. So that way I can avoid wasting some resources. No way to catch both of those, but I could make a move. That should ensure that the tactician is dead. And meanwhile, where do I put her next? Here, I suppose. Teak already had a turn. Ari. How about... There is another tactician that I would like dead, but I can't actually reach him. What I do need to ensure though is that he cannot reach Gebed, which means body blocking here. There. And Gebed is now supported, which means she takes less damage. With a bit of luck, she doesn't need support after this. Oh yeah, that's nice. Let's up her up just in case, and sure. This is fine. Although it is also somewhat confusing. Oh? Could it be the moment I've been waiting for? I wouldn't be able to reach all three of them, but they are very nicely bundled up. It's a little bit wasteful, but he will make back the valor points. And having both myself and Gustan with Fury will do wonders for our damage output. Especially that neither of us had their turn yet. It's just a little bit annoying that I am nowhere near killing them quickly enough. He sadly doesn't have a proper weapon yet. So the best I can do is have her positioned in a way that hopefully avoids being killed. Do I have anyone with first aid? Yes, I do. Myself and Gustan. In that case, let's have Hackert hopefully move a little bit closer. Ignores guard and 30% chance for a random debuff. Sure. Grab a random debuff. He didn't grab a random debuff. I don't like engaging, but we need to do something. This is fine. How far can she throw poison? Not very far. Although this is, once again, at the rate it's going, it'll take a while. so bad that those are the moves I have to take. Last two guys. Which is Gustan and I. I need to make sure Hackard isn't dead. Okay. And what next? Kill someone, probably. How about this tactician? It's wasteful, but if either of those is a critical hit, he is dead. He is dead. Definitely worth using the points. What the hell? How was any of that fair? Oh, and they still have two moves that I can't really do anything about. And there will be reinforcements, which probably will amount to 40 more units, because of course there will. Okay. This is also acceptable. Oh, that's not horrible. No more reinforcements, and they only got 10 extra guys. A little bit less encouraging is where they got those guys. Gebed has 1 hit point, but thankfully, she also has a way out. I just need to apply it. First, very important, run through those guys. It doesn't really matter which direction. This is probably the best direction. She needs to not be on fire at the end of this move. This works. Cool. Now, she will need to, hold on, take a little bit of a step back. I want her to deliver her murder machine thing without catching fire. And from here, she retreats to the best of her ability. She somehow caught fire. She's going to die now. No, she is just dying. That's almost as bad. I need to provide her with a medic. Lorik would do. Lorik absolutely will do. Run. Just go do it. First aid. Boom. The situation immediately became much less dire. Good. Do I hit those two again? Or do I crit this guy and lock him in place with the mud? I think I just answered my own question. This guy being unable to move is going to be very important. I would like to kill all three of those, but it might not be possible. Unless I have Goomans to provide the rallying cry again. Let's move the new girl somewhere safe. Again. And let's have her do what little she can do. Without using the resources. Shit, he needs to disengage. There we go. For now, this is fine. There is actually a plan to moving her first. Oh? Well, if he insists. Good. Here. Yeah, that should do. And a taunt, just so that there is an engagement going on. Because it's basically for free, and I definitely needed to have... Oh, shit. Oh no. My carefully constructed plan is about to fall apart. Shit. Big. She can save this. Hopefully. Somehow. How far can she move? Wherever she wants to. Great. Go. Push. Sure. First aid. Just so he's not bleeding. And since it costs me nothing. This is acceptable. In fact, wait, no. I need to do it in the correct order. Sophia. She goes here. It's not a kill, but that's fine. And I just pull her back a little bit. No evasion, because I don't have the points to do it. And I have a different plan in mind for next. Yeah, this is good. Okay. Hackard. No, it's not Hackard. Shit. I completely forgot it. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Okay, I have to eat the disengage. That hurts a lot. But I can actually do what I wanted to do, which is tactical order. And a kill on top of that. The only thing that sucks is that I don't get any armor. Shake them off. He can't actually shake all of them off. But he can leave. While still on fire. Yeah, there's just nothing else you can do. Grab deflection, hope for the best. Okay. That's bad, but not as horrible as it could have been. Now I get to turn the tide of this fight, hopefully. Good enough. Can't bandage myself. Shit. Can't reach anyone I would like to hit. Also shit. Well, in that case, sure, I'll just top him up and step away. Ari. You will of course kill this tactician. Why would she not? And then get Sinwim not burning. Good enough. That was a valid turn. Please crit. For fuck's sake, why? Why is it only 36% now? Who's the next person to act? This guy. Here. Just give everyone more damage. And then do your thing from behind. I really need to replace this spear. Because just doing 4 hits is not really worth that much. It is 4 opportunities to score a critical hit, but also 4 opportunities to get yourself into some deep shit. Oh. These are the last 3 moves I get before they start rushing in. Oh, and I'm stuck in here. On top of everything else. This has to be it. Now, Eric. Eric will have to distract the tactician. That shit cannot be allowed to actually do anything. Oh. Well. If that's how you want to play it. I love massive amounts of consecutive turns from the enemy. Nothing makes me happier than massive amounts of consecutive enemy turns. I might also end up being down a person or two. Oh, what an idiot. He stopped in the lightning. Well, that's one less person I need to worry about. In fact, no, I won't be able to exploit that. But we are slowly getting to a point where I might actually be able to turn this around. 20. Yeah, she's more of a wrap things up than I open the turn. I definitely have better things to do as an opening. For example, Gabet really needs to evacuate. And to facilitate it, I think the best way would be to have Lorix slow them down. And while I am very much tempted to have him run, he has to stay. Why? No, I don't. Would be nice, but it's also wasteful. Incredibly so. Shit. I have to do this. This sadly has to happen, and it has to happen now. Sure, shoot those two again. The one that wasn't yet on fire might as well be now. I don't like the idea of disengaging the tactician. The lieutenant will probably be dangerous. Yeah, sure. Let's push him away. There's no way she can kill them. But I am very much tempted to have her try. On the other hand, this guy is definitely within reach for Ari to finish off. I may have overestimated her prowess. Shit. Okay. She won't get to hit him multiple times. But that doesn't matter. I can actually move her away just enough by ramming through him. And that's another kill. 16 left. There might not be a way for me to kill them fast enough. But it sure is looking up right now. 15, 20, and then set burning. Shit. It's not enough. Just not enough. Well, there is nothing better I can do here. So I'll clear out 2 more of the enemies. And what then? Probably just scapegoat her by putting her next to him. The AI isn't smart enough to go for a specific enemy. It will just attack the first person available. Really? That just sucks so bad. I might end up having to spend... I'll have to spend an actual glory point just to get this guy killed in time for an evac. Ah. Humans. Who has healing? Nobody. That guy is occupied, so I can safely attack him. Well, as safe as it is possible to be. I don't have any other medics. Where did I Oh, Gustan is here. Okay, yeah, that works. And he has enough movement to be able to go back and forth. So... first we remove the bleed, that's very unfortunately placed. And then I make sure the spearman is busy. And that's it. Oh shit, she got hit hard. Well, fuck. But also, fuck this guy. Fuck you especially, in fact. With a clear opening to backstab with, why shouldn't I? Yeah, sure, I might as well use the items. And that will be it, I think. Yeah, I don't want to galvanize. I actually have another move lined up already. Where's Arletta? There we go. Okay, she can't actually do what I want her to do. Fuck. $56 damage. So basically whoever I choose to kill dies. Okay. And then 70 more damage if I choose to actually use it. Which I do not have to. Fuck. I could do it like this. 82. And if any of those is a critical, this guy is dead. But then Arletta won't be able to do her thing. And that's real bad. I'll act as bait and let this guy hit me. Nothing else I can hope to do. This is a safe move to make, because it softens him up without risking Gumens any. Well, first thing first is to get those guys to just die over time. I should have given her bombs instead. And now I stab this guy in the back. Can I? No, I cannot. Shit, and I can't move either. I forgot he disengages when he isn't. And he will kill her if I try to attack him. Fuck. This'll have to do. With no other enemies nearby, I can probably get away with body blocking this passage. And not actually doing anything else with the turn. Which is wild, but it's probably the best play he has right now. Yeah, I can even take a step back so they have no opening to double up on him. Sophia. It pains me ever so slightly, but I think I'll have to spend her turn just backstabbing this guy. Oh! Oh, it's a crit. How wonderful. Okay. Well, this is not actually looking all that bad. It could have been better, but I actually get to do a few moves before they act. First and most important thing to do is pull Laura out. And he can set up a mud trap just so they can't pursue him. And that's the end of his turn. Next important thing is Sophia. She will do an ovation, but one that is meant to get Ari out of her current predicament. So I need to pull her back a little bit. That's enough. Good. Sadly, that's all she can do. I'll need to work on her mobility. What next? Okay, how about this? This guy needs to die. But I, by myself... Wait, I have Fury available. Okay, well, that... Yeah, that just... Goodbye. That's it. There is no bigger thought process going on here. No one is poisoned, injured, or anything. I wish I could just stab this guy in the back, but he isn't currently engaged with anyone. So I'll have to make do with just repositioning myself to a more favorable location. Here. They really are piling on. I'll have to let them through. Wait, no, they can't get through. Because this guy moved and he is standing in the way. Brilliant. We optimize the damage output on this guy. And that's it. Died to poison. Who could I use to engage with this tactician, knowing that whoever it will be will suffer a retaliatory strike? Gustan seems to be the only candidate. No need for a kick. The enemy is already engaged. This guy will be treading mud for the rest of his life. Ari can get out of her trouble now. Seems like a good thing to do. Let's get those guys first. This won't kill, so I just do this. Cool. And she can still move a little bit, so... let's just pull her back. Although at this point I should probably pull back Eric instead. And I'm not looking forward to those two. I might be able to kill this guy. Give that a shot. Nope, she did not crit. How utterly predictable. I'd like Beak to do something else, but going to say that her best bet at contributing will be to just shoot this guy with fire. A little bit of luck and he will just die to this. Oh, he's not even the one to get the turn. You know what? Sure. Gabed can get it done. Hilarious as it is to behold, Gabed can just run the pain train on some poor schmuck. Sinwim. You absolute piece of shit. Go here. Roll up. You will need to take a few hits. The Hammer Boy will be relatively easy to deal with. But, first things first, we need to get those percentages down to 0. Sure. She can't reach anyone else, so she might as well just prep for next turn. Arletta. Same story, really. I might be able to throw a knife at this guy. Cool. That works. Get those closer. This foot soldier will just die to his poison and fire. There's nothing he can do to avoid taking that damage, and there is also there's also nothing else I need to do. Sure, like this. Almost. And I'll pull Lorik back. Not so much because I need to, but more of a this gets me valor points. Ooh. Protection, deflection. Well, it's time to engage in combat, I suppose. Finally, he is being useful. Yeah, let's strip the defenses of this guy. And pull back because he doesn't need to be up there. A pointless risk at this point. Thorik won't reach far enough to do any damage, so we need Sophia. Do innovation. And innovation is all she can do anyway. I'll just slap her somewhere in the very middle and ovate. Go. Now almost everyone can go fast. And with that, I should be able to plant Thorik somewhere where she can actually swing. It's a little bit dangerous because she's low on health, but those both guys moved. So it's not that horrible. Now this is a good thing that she can do. With no real retaliation coming in, she can just engage this guy. This one dies next turn. he just dies next turn. Now that this guy is engaged, I can actually put Packard in here and do a backstab. It's not amazing, but it's there. I can just relocate him immediately afterwards to a more favorable position. Stan can't do anything, but I can show up myself. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh! I did not expect that. Well, there's no kill like overkill. Okay. Well, we're done with that group. And since we're done with them, why not torture this last guy a little bit? By pushing him deeper into the mud. And then just plainly retreating. So he can do even less than nothing. I don't need to fight any of those two, so I'll just not. A safe retreat. Followed by... That's it, I suppose. Who else can I put in there? Yeah, this is pointless, but sure, why not? Oh, now you crit. Now that it is completely irrelevant. I swear to God. Yeah, sure. Let's throw more poison. There will be less waiting if I do that. This guy will move, but it won't amount to anything. And I should be able to just kill it now. There we go. No, we do not let them leave. They are law enforcement. There can be no witnesses. No, there is no reason to move Gebed. Just have her walk away. Well, that doesn't help my reputation, but at least I can fix all the damage.
You can use my anvil. I can also repair a few dents here and there. Nothing more. There. Good as new.
Right. Good as new.
My concoctions can heal the most grievous injuries. Be sure to hold on to the vine
Heal
there.
fully. Cure for the
You'll be
plague.
more
Proper
careful next
medicine.
time.
Sure, a sharpening oil. I picked up so much junk from those guys. A bow, which fires a volley of arrows. A guard gambeson, which probably will look very good on Gebed. Ah, because she already has one. A Defender's Falchion. Wait, it's a one-handed sword? What move does it enable? Riposte on a critical hit. Oh, that's great! It's done. Hold on, we don't need to trade anything else. Ah, Gustan can't use it yet, but it will be his. Because this is a perfect weapon for him. He already likes ripostes. He does many counterattacks, so there is chance that he will just crit on a counter. Well, it might not be possible to crit on a counter, but still. Harriet, what do you have? Warbow. Ah, shit. It's the garbage one. This one is technically better in the sense that it's a little bit better. 9 dexterity. What does it give her? It gives her a lot. Okay, fine. I'll replace it and I'll oil it up. She now has 41 dexterity instead of 32. It's still not quite as amazing, but I suppose it'll do. Do I want to keep this one though? It would be nice if I ever got a low-level archer, but when and why would I get a low-level archer?
Come, take a look at my wares.
Don't have anyone who would need the armor. Sure, I'll sell it. Falchion I'm keeping for Gustan when he can actually use it. I'll need to buy up all the salt I can get.
I understand there's a war in Edoran, but that doesn't mean they can just help themselves.
You touch it, you buy it.
Do I need apples and wheat? I do need wheat. I do need apples. Okay.
Come, take a look at my wares.
There's nothing else I need. Okay, apothecary, the food market, and the blacksmith are all done. A 5th level ranger. Hardworking, bloodthirsty. Wait, didn't I just... No, she's confident quick. An archer with a pirate fashion. Almost like they are trying to sell me the DLC. And a nimble, brawny ranger. she's good, but he is better. However, neither of them is level 6. What levels do I need to grab ghost weapons? Level 5. Okay, that works. We will need to make some ghost equipment. Shit. No, wait. It's just coal.
You can use my anvil. I can
There.
also...
I'll make a ghost great axe. This is the two-handed one. Forge. Yes. How do I keep missing the first one? We will also need an armor. She can probably only use the medium one, right? But medium, yeah. Or maybe I do make her a cloak, because this boosts movement. Nah. This is fine. Cool. Let's see. This. That. I will also give this fiery hat to someone else. Probably to Forik. Oh, wait, no. Shit. She's the only one who can use this. That's unfortunate. Full battle plate. It's such a low tier armor. It's a level 2 armor. I know that she's to some extent meant to be disposable as a character, but still. Sure, she can have the hood. What do I do with her? No, wait, with Forik. Hold on. I might be able to salvage this shit. I need to make an armor that is at least better than... These are side grades, basically. They have marginally different stats. This is a straight upgrade. And a significant one. But there is one more thing I could try. And that is Brimsteel. Brimsteel Battle Plate. She would be the only one who can use it immediately, so it makes sense to craft it for her. Again, I failed one. Shit. Wait, what? Level 8? Oh. Bugger. That's actually very bad. Because if I can't actually put this on her, and for a while to come, then I just wasted a lot of resources for something that no one will be able to use. And for a while to come. Shit, I have to sell it.
You can use my anvil. I can also repair your armor.
Wait, no. Don't steal. Sell. This goes in here, because I will need it later. For her, I hope I can at least patch the armor up with the... No, level 3 required minimum. It's done. No. Myself. No. No. Maybe. Armor plus 9. Oh, actually, what she will want is one of each. There we go. 3% may not be much, but it does mean that all damage goes down by 1. Eric. Grab 1. Sophia. Grab 1. Lorik. This is not an amazing armor. And it would be much more smart to upgrade the one that Peak is using, but I can just remove those layers when I get rid of it eventually. Honestly, I am pretty much wasted and burnt out after that fight with the guard. I think I'll just do the admin and probably call it a day. Eel soup, we need cabbage. Stuffed cabbage, we need cabbage. Naturally. Well, since I need cabbage, I might as well grab it, right? Here. From her.
You touch it, you buy it.
Those refugees. I understand there's a war.
I might not be able to make everything. Still, should be fine. Stuffed cabbage, eel soup. How much eel soup do I need? Okay, that answers all the questions I had. What's next? Mutton stew. 1. Syrup. I don't need syrup. Grilled pork. Bread. Sure. Oh, that's way too much pork. Hold on. Is it a better idea to sell it or to grill it? It's unironically a better idea to grill it before selling it. This is fine. Let's see if I can make some toothpaste. Yes, I can. I'll grab 1. Velvet pouch. Durability of lockpicks. But I don't need this. Quality projectiles. I need 1. I think I ran out of stuff to craft, which is a good thing. Age. Beer. Sure. Where's Sinwim? Go age the beer. And Elsie will sit down here. Up. Where's my toothpaste? There. Give it to the creeper. The creeper feels refreshed, which deepens the friendship between us. It's so ridiculous that not only can you grab it, it's also considered a human. Well, as human as it can be. Because it won't get any classes, it doesn't have any specializations. It just has a very amazing loadout for a disposable something. You know what we haven't done today yet? We haven't played music at the tavern.
Want to find out what's new in Tiltron?
What's new in Tiltron? I could not care less, but there is money to be made. Sure, let's play for beer. Actually, I do need my influence up, so adventures galore, go. I appreciate this one being the easier one to get through. Because the other one, I'd actually probably fail.
Might she be looking for work?
I might indeed. Pottery to New Astel. Doesn't work for me. A message to the informant in Cortia. I think this is where we are headed, so I will accept it. We can only negotiate once, sadly. Oh yeah, this is exactly where we are going. We are not doing any assassinations or any trades. Sinwim, where are you? Like this? Yeah, that works. The troop is now actually quite big. Huh. The tavern is, well, it's no longer interactive because I moved it to the other city. Sadly, I spent way too much money on trades along the way, so I don't even have enough to open a travel post. Well, yeah. We're going to call it here. I think 4 hours is good enough. Well, close to. But I won't stretch it just so it's 4 hours on the dot. Yeah, I think we're fine. This is as good as it gets. Not quite a return to form, because I'd probably go 5 hours or more if I was feeling well, but let's call it a success and end with that. I basically paved the way for whatever comes next I revisit the game, which might be sooner than later. I might actually just roll in tomorrow and do that again. In either case, to those of you who joined me, thank you very much. To those of you who will catch the VOD, thank you as well. Dziękuję I do następnego razu.